Okay, so I live in a suburban neighborhood, pretty affluent place, I guess. And I get stereotyped as a nerd, and I get the stereotypes that go along with being a nerd, quote unquote, and also being an African American to be PC. Um, but there's a certain type of discrimination that I face every day, and there's no civil rights movement for us. We don't get any like medals. We don't get anything for our heroism. We get nothing. And this thing that I'm talking about, it's it's being short. We we have to live in a tall world. It's ridiculous. I sometimes can't reach things. I have to get like tall people to get things for me. I've actually had a teacher ask me to stand up once. So I stood up, and then she said she would send me to the office for insubordination if I didn't stand up. I responded with, I am standing up. And the whole class laughed at my expense of being short. But that's not the point. The point is, being short in a tall society forces you it forces you to deal with all the stereotypes like, oh, I'm short, so I'm not athletic, or hey, I'm short, so I can be bullied. I mean, being a nerd does not help either. So I've had some disadvantages to being short, but it's like it's my genetics. I can't do anything about it, and I'm only 16. I'm about to be 17, so I have time to grow. I remember one time, like I remember way back in the day where I was actually average height, and it wasn't weird for me to be short. Like that time, like in the fourth grade, where like all the girls are like 5'8", and the guys are like 3 feet tall. That was a time that was good for me because I was like, hey, I'm short. All the girls are tall, but all my guy friends are short, so it's cool. But being short now is like, dude, you look like a seventh grader. I'm in 11th grade. I will be graduating high school in 2010. I have gone to restaurants and they have asked me, hey, would you like a kids menu? And I just stared at them like, really? I mean, like, I don't have like much facial hair, but my voice changed and everything. I remember when I hit puberty, I was like 14. I didn't get the growth spurt. I got the acne, but I didn't get the growth spurt. So that's another disadvantage to being short. It's like, hey, I got the crap into puberty, but you have to live with it. And I'm not the only one that faces this discrimination of being short. My whole family's short. My dad's like 5'6", mom's 4'11", my sister's 5'1". So I'm accustomed to this status of being short, and I'm not short around other short people. So maybe we should have like this society of people that are under 5'8", but I don't think that's possible, and that's kind of like discriminatory. I still have to be PC here. But, I think short people should have a place in society. I mean, most of the world's conquerors were short, like Napoleon and, Kim Jong il. Those aren't like the best examples of people because they were, dictators, but, they managed to talk to people. So obviously they had something going on. So, I hope I end up an inspiration for short people someday because, we have a place in society, a place where we have to like smell people's armpits and get pushed by in crowds, but we have a place. So in conclusion, don't get down because you're short, because I am, and I hope I'm an inspiration. Thank you.